Welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a flawless full coverage matte foundation routine. In this video, I'm also going to be showing you how I contour and just how I keep my makeup flawless and really matte throughout the day. I really hope you guys like it, and yeah, let's just get into the video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe. Okay, so before I start my makeup, I wanted to show you like this little head tie thing I have to keep on my hair back. It is a little dirty from previous uses, but I really like that you can just wash it and it gets really clean again. I can't tell you exactly where I got it. I don't really remember, but I know you can get one on Amazon. I believe I just got it at like some accessory store in my mall. So yeah, just buy one of these, or you can just even use clips or a headband, whatever you think is easiest to keep your hair out of your face. So as you can tell, I already have my eyebrows done because I was just filming an eyebrow tutorial for you guys. So if you want to see that video, click down below. So the first thing you're going to start off with doing is moisturizing your face. I use this Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer. I've already moisturized my face. It's been kind of marinating for the last 5-10 minutes, so I always do that prior, and I also use a primer. So the primer I'm going to be using is this Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer. I've had this forever. This is like my ride or die primer, so just get a primer because it makes your canvas really nice and smooth. So the first thing I'm going to do is I actually like to cover my dark spots first. So I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty Concealer. I'm going to be covering my dark spots first. I'm almost out of this. I find this concealer really good for covering dark spots. I like it a lot better for covering my dark spots than my under eye. I feel like it kind of creases for my under eye. I'm also going to be using the concealer around my nose and lip area to kind of get rid of any darkness. Then I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender to just kind of blend it out. So now the next thing that I'm going to be doing is using this foundation. I'm going to be using this Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC46. I've literally been using it since I can remember doing my makeup. I just feel like it's so nice and full coverage. It is really matte as well because I have oily skin. I don't use that much. I just put some in the back of my hand. Yeah, I usually do like medium to full coverage, and I'm just going to dab this all over my face. Damp beauty blender is really important. Make sure it's damp, even if you have to damp it twice. It just makes everything so much easier to put on your face and smoother. So this is with one layer of the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. It's really matte, and I really like that it's buildable coverage. So this is just one layer. I am going to apply another layer just because I really like going for a full coverage look. And what's really important to know is that I'm actually just dabbing it on. I know some people like to go in circles or whatever, but I like to just dab it. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is applying my concealer. The Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Mocha. So what I like to do is actually dot it. 4 or 5 dots to really get my dark circles under there. And then I'm going to actually apply some in my T-zone area. Just make a line down the middle and then 2 lines. Really under the eyes where I really like to stress. Actually, I like to use my hands to blend out under my eye because I feel like the warmth from my hands actually blends it a lot better. This concealer is actually great. And I'm actually going to go on my eyelid as well because you don't want to have dark eyelids and really bright under eyes. It just looks so weird. Okay. And then I go in with the beauty blender to just like dab it out. And this is the same beauty blender. I have like 3. I have one for like foundation and concealer, and then I have one for baking, and then I have one for bronzing. Okay, and do the same thing, use your fingers. And just really, it just kind of like melts. I feel like when I use my fingers, because of the warmth from my hands, it just makes it like a lot more seamless. And then to go in with the beauty blender is just to make sure there's no like cakiness or anything really botched looking. Then for my T-zone area, I continue blending it out with my beauty blender. The next thing that I'm going to do is actually start contouring and concealing. So I don't really do like super chiseled, super contour. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually highlight with a lighter concealer. So it is going to be my Milani Conceal and Perfect. I love this drugstore concealer, it's so great. And I'm going to actually go like this and then create little hollows like this. But ultimately it's supposed to be a triangle. But I don't want to like cake it directly under the eye because I already just put concealer there. So I'm going to use the back of my beauty blender because Then the next thing I'm going to be using is I'm going to just set and conceal my under eye so that it doesn't crease. I like to use this SACHA Buttercup. This shit is amazing. It's like $20. I believe they have 2 shades. One is like a white and one is a yellow, which is what I have. This is amazing. You get it. You can clearly tell this is my baking sponge. Okay, tap any excess and go directly under the eye. So I like to apply that twice. And I'm just kind of continuing it on my cheekbones too. I'm not just staying under the eye because then when you take flash pictures, you're just gonna see really brightness here and then it's gonna look weird for the rest of your face. So you wanna make sure you're continuing it onto like your cheekbones just so that it looks even, and you want to apply an even amount. You don't want one to look like whiter than the other, so just make sure they're both pretty even. So this is gonna sit on my face for like 5-10 minutes. The longer the better. I'm gonna be using my Anastasia contour palette. I've had this for so long, that's why it looks like that. And I've hit pan on 2 of the shades, so I definitely need to get another one, but I've been using this brown shade right here. To be going in with this angled fluffy brush by Real Techniques. It's called a sculpting brush. I'm gonna be using this shade right here. And just hollow my cheeks. And I'm actually applying it more to just under the highlighter because it's light and you could see it more. Use my HOOLA Toasted Bronzer. This is a little bit of a, it's very dark matte bronzing powder and it's a really deep beachy bronze. So I'm just wiping excess. I always wipe excess because you don't want to look like really patchy and spotty with dark spots. That's like not cute. And because it's so dark, I'm just like patting it. Okay, and that's just under where we put the Anastasia powder. I look crazy right now, I know. To take a QO powder brush, and I'm gonna just start just blending this powder out. On my nose. So you really just want to blend that powder out. And then we just work it down too. Okay, Protects Me's setting brush, which is also a really pretty brush. And I'm going to be going back in with the Sacha Buttercup. Get the excess off. And I'm going to go back in on my nose because to kind of contour my nose, I like to do it over the powder. Like the brown comes off better when it's on top of the powder. I'm going to be using this concealer brush by Sephora from one of their like mini thing, and I'm going in with the HOOLA Toasted because I know it's really brown. And I really like this brush because of the precision at the end. Like, it's really thin. Just starting from my nose. And I'm just doing a straight line. Do not follow the curve of your nose. Do a straight line. Because we want to do it how we want the nose. And again, you want to make sure this is like even. What I'm gonna do is go in with this fluffy brush. My first time using it. It's actually a highlight brush from Mario, but it's a really nice blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend. This part right here by my nose is really important because this is what's gonna give that illusion of a straighter nose. Oh yeah, I just wanna blend, blend, blend. You're not gonna stop blending this color out. It's really important because you don't want to see any harsh lines. I have this Master Chrome highlighter in 100 Molten Gold, and I'm going to get my finger, and I don't like bringing it all the way up. I just like doing it for like the tip of my nose. And with a fluffy powder brush, because we still kind of want to keep the color, I'm just gonna like. So I'm going to be taking a highlighter brush from the Real Techniques brush set and going back in with the same highlighter. It's a really nice, I love this highlighter. Like, it's my favorite highlighter. I don't even think I have that many other highlighters. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off with my setting powder to really perfect my nose. If I still feel like it's too dark, I just go back in with a little bit of powder and I just blend it until it doesn't look too much. Okay, so I just finished blending out my nose and I just decided to go ahead and apply some lashes and my lipstick. We're basically almost finished. I'm just gonna go in with this mineralized skin finish in light natural. This around my T-zone just to avoid from oiliness. And I just kind of like with the little large powder brush. Because I did tell you I have pretty oily skin, so I really focus a lot on my T-zone. Think of it as just any like translucent powder. That's what I think of it as. Last thing that I do is use a setting spray. This is a must to keep my foundation and everything lasting really long. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. So I'm just going to use about 3 sprays. Kind of missed a spot. And I just like let it soak in there and marinate in my face. Okay, so once I finish with the Urban Decay setting spray, I'm all good to go. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Make sure you click that subscribe button and thumbs up.